Lilly has lived in Thailand for close to 10 years now, having moved to Thailand's small island of Koh Samui. She's married to Wat from Langsuan in Chumphon, and they have two sons, Leon and Luke, and a daughter, Lyla. Interestingly, Lilly met Wat when she first arrived to the island, and despite having emigrated to Thailand from New Orleans, where she owned and ran a restaurant, she didn't have a hard time settling in because, as a child, they traveled quite a bit with her family. But there's more than meets the eye, and below are some of the things that you may not know about Lilly Hubbard's life in Thailand. During the lockdown following COVID-19 pandemic, they rummaged the world. Lilly started to donate food from her restaurant, but it wasn't enough. Alongside friends and partners through a GoFundMe page, they raised a good sum of cash that allowed her and her family to help out the people of Koh Samui Island, who were struggling to make ends meet, and to make enough money for food. Given the state of the world and things coming to a halt after the disease was declared a world pandemic, Lilly ran the Coquette restaurant in New Orleans, and when she moved to Thailand, she opened and ran Prava restaurant on the walking street of Mae Nam. Although Wat has little to no technological experience, they are what most people consider a match made in heaven. His demeanor seems to be the perfect match for Lilly's personality. He's an outdoor guy, and Lilly is too, which means that although she spends a lot of time in the restaurant, they both enjoy spending time outdoors, where they experience all that Thailand has to offer. Lilly's restaurant in Koh Samui is not a Thai restaurant, but a small vegan Mexican fusion restaurant that boasts a diverse, simple, and delicious menu. The restaurant has more seafood bistro style located on the main street. The family leads a relatively modest life in a simple but comfortable home. They make a living through their restaurant as well as their YouTube channel, which is a lifestyle, family-style channel whose content is quite wholesome and exciting for the whole family, especially for individuals and families that may be thinking of relocating to Thailand or any other part of the world. The advice Lilly offers is invaluable. While she created the YouTube channel hoping to use it as a platform to share more about their lives in Thailand, including the whole move from New Orleans to Thailand thing, the transition, the food, and how to live comfortably in an expat, she never had enough time for vlogging before the pandemic because of the restaurant and the kids, and just for her entire family needed her. However, after the pandemic hit, with not much to do and no places to travel to out of the island, she had more time to dedicate to the channel. And she has since been consistent, creating great content about their lives and life in Thailand. And with all the adventures that she's been on with her family, her channel is now one of the fastest growing YouTube channels that shares fun, entertaining content. She documents their little adventures, the kids' schooling and daily lives, and we now see more of Little Thailand Island with so much to offer. Lilly's guides are more like physical, visual brochures about her life in Thailand and what to expect when visiting Thailand and its many islands. At the same time, she opens up about the challenges of living abroad and how to prepare oneself for the transition. It's pretty much everything regarding one's way of life abroad. The best, most impressive part of Lilly's channel is that she handles all the vlogging and editing of the videos herself, which makes her channel loved even more. The other fun fact about Lilly's expat life is that Lilly speaks English and French. She's also learning to speak the local language on the small Thai island that they live on. She's learning quite a lot from her nanny, Myanmar-born Nam, who now works as their nanny but previously worked at a restaurant as a chef, and of course her husband. Lilly considers Nam her younger sister, and they have a great bond. So if you're interested in learning about Thailand, specifically the Thai way of life, family, and food, then Lilly's channel is the absolute best choice for you. And the best part is that the content on the channel is very friendly, and Lilly makes it all seem easy and fun. Overall, she is a creative, kind-hearted woman and a great mom, wife, chef, and businesswoman.